Text Mike, tell him to walk him shirtless if he comes in.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know.
Alrighty, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of High Top Sports. We have a special guest today, and the Jort boys. We got Ethan and Colin here, so you might recognize that beautiful mug there on the left side from rushing the field last Sunday during the Jacksonville Jaguars game versus the Raiders. What's going on, boys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fam.
What's going on, man? Thanks so much for having us on.
Yeah, enjoying Sunday. This Sunday's a lot better than my last one, that's for sure.
yeah, absolutely. I think your last one went a little bit longer as well too. But we're going to talk about that as well. But let's just dive right into it. We built a little relationship over this last year because you guys are a good time. Always like to get it rocking and rolling here. And you guys are the Jort boys. So tell me a little bit about kind of what that is before we dive into you rushing the field.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a group of guys who used to be bouncers out at the beach bars up here in Jacksonville. And started off just originally as a joke. You know, we'd wear cutoff denim to work. And we started getting called the Jort boys, and it just kind of stuck, and we're kind of blowing up out here. So now we're just a group of guys. Some of us still work out in the bar scene. Some of us don't. And we just kind of run around and cause havoc. You know, we like to party hard and, just hang out, do fun shenanigans, as you guys saw last weekend, things like that. And, we're really taking off. So it's kind of we're small Jack's Beach celebrity status. It's kind of fun.
I love it. I love the names too. Just a group of wild dudes. I know last time we talked, Ethan, you were in school and your diet consisted of Chick-fil-A and tequila. Has that adjusted any, or is it amped up at all?
You know what? Shake Shack's pretty good now too. I think we're kind of going into that.
So Shake Shack's.
Yeah.
He added bologna sandwiches into the pyramid last week.
He got some prison food.
Okay, but tequila still holds strong.
Yeah, tequila and bologna sandwiches for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And are you still in school?
Yeah. Oh no, not. I'm going back this next semester. So
okay.
January semester, I'm not. I'm just working.
Okay, good stuff. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what everybody's here for. You rushed the field last Sunday against the Raiders. It's an incredible scene of you just rushing down, ripping your shirt off, typical Jort boy style, right? You get a football. Did somebody have like a football lying around, or is that just kind of like?
I just had a football. I walked in with a football. It was super funny because apparently some of the news stories that picked it up thought I returned the punt. Which if I ran like 3 seconds after when I did, I probably would have been hit in the face with the punt. Like the football landed right where I ran through. Like it just so happened to happen. So I was like 3 seconds away from either catching that punt or just getting hit in the face with it. But news stories thought I took the punt and just started running because like when the camera panned over, you just see me running with a football after they kick it.
Yeah.
So the timing was perfect. It was a beautiful time.
I feel like typically you just see people running around on the field. You're like, no, I'm sending this thing. It feels like they do their best to try to shut these things down if people are rushing the field, and then someone like you kind of just steps it up a little bit more, and it kind of gets the energy rolling again. Where it's like, I mean, the fans love it. It gets the people going. So talk about that too, because we were talking about precast. People were kind of starting to boo. I think right when you jumped over, you said, and then as you started running, the cheers just exploded.
Yeah, it was definitely some negative vibes coming from behind me. But yeah, as soon as I started running, you just start getting cheers. Like as people know to like catch on to what's going on. But the people that were there, the part where I did jump the fence, those people were pretty butthurt. They were not happy at all, which is like weird to me. But maybe it's because I didn't make it far at that point. That was just hopping the fence. They just thought I was going to get caught immediately.
No one expects a guy with no shirt on to make it 84 yards on a play. So I think once he crosses over the half field mark, you start to hear the wave change from boos to cheers. Like, oh my God, he might actually do it.
Yeah. Also, for the record, I could have lasted a little bit longer on that field, but my goal was like I need to make a touchdown. I need to like get there, get to that end, and try to play an escape route, hopefully. But that didn't get that far.
Yeah, so look, I'm gonna be honest. I felt like you had more left in the tank, and the stat line left at 85, 84 yards. I was like, I felt like you could have done a little more moving and grooving. I've seen your athleticism. I know what you can do, and I was hoping for it. I was hoping for a tutty.
Well, I was actually like pacing myself a little bit because I knew after that 100-yard run, if I were to make it, like if I were just to get that touchdown, now all of a sudden I have to escape all these dudes right behind me, and then I need to get on, like try to like get out of like the stadium. I wanted to like get the fuck out at that point, which would have been faster if they just didn't tackle me. I would have been off the field and they would have been resuming their stuff faster if I didn't get caught. But they helped me.
That is true. So you got swarmed. I mean,
I got a fuck ton of dudes.
The total head count of security on just on the camera angle we had was 14 guys chasing after him, and then none of the cameras do show is another 5 standing in the end zone that he was trying to run into. So he had a long uphill journey.
Yeah, I was literally running into the arms of security just to get the touchdown. It wasn't like escape security, like get away from him. That wasn't the goal. The goal was get a touchdown, which means me going into the fucking snake pit right in front of me. It was so intimidating too, because like as I started running on the field, like I see security in my peripherals just doing this, like the whole they're like closing in like this, and I feel the weight of them closing in. Like it was pretty intense. It was a pretty intense feeling. So like
some say you felt like a football player.
You know what? I felt like a fucking football player.
Like holy, they're gonna tackle me. It's happening. So I mean they hate that stuff. So I felt like when they leveled your ass, they didn't hold anything back. They were twisting your arm. I mean, knee in the back of your head.
Yeah, so here's what happened with that, too. Once they got me, there was that one dude who grabbed me by the waist. I thought I was going to be able to, like, slip him. But he, I'd, like, drug him pretty far. There was one video that shows him going, like, 6 feet, just, like, holding on to my waist. And then another dude grabbed my leg because I almost got away. And then everyone kind of, like, swarmed in at that point and, like, jumped on top of me. But once everyone was on top of me, I'm like, all right, they got me. No point. I'm just going to, relax. And the one dude's trying to, like, bend my arm back, and I'm just like, you got me. Like, I'm not even like I'm literally, you'll see in the video, I'm just chilling there, I'm hanging out. There's like 10 dudes on me, and I wish there was audio because it was so funny hearing these guys struggling on top of me. I think they were like fighting each other on top of me because there was so many of them. But I just feel like one dude was like, oh fuck, he's someone grabbed him or something. I don't know what was going on out there, but they were just chaos.
I feel like next time, if there is a next time, the goal would be to be mic'd up. if you could be prepared to that extent.
We maybe a GoPro, maybe a microphone, but for the time being, we're law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, that's fair. That would take a lot of pre-planning, and that's something you would. It's more of an in the moment kind of thing.
This is going to be a very, very expensive run, anyways. It's going to be I don't know if there's going to be another one of these coming.
Somebody in the comments, Colby says he's disappointed that you fumbled the ball.
You know what? I disagree. I think some of the YouTube comments and some of these videos, I think a lot of the people disagreed with that call. I think the correct call is that I actually had it down.
You were down by contact.
Yeah, I'm down at the 15-yard line.
In slow motion, there is a knee down as the ball comes
There is a knee down. Yeah, I did not fumble this ball, I don't believe. I mean, maybe one of the
want to know how to create.
I'm pulling the video up now so we can watch it live. Hold on. First Coast News posted it. All right, here we go. Hold on. This is incredible. Dude, the form too, bro. I mean, it's like Baywatch.
The best part is he's not athletic at all. He's a gym freak, but you wouldn't expect him to run as well as he did.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, little move. That Jags player almost got you there. Look, hold on. Your face right here, you're like, oh shit, it's happening. It goes look at that. That's like, all right, I got to lock it in.
I haven't seen this video, actually. There's one with such a good perspective of the knee being down. I wish I could have pulled up now.
Hold on, we might be able to get you down here. We might see. All right, so you're dragging him here. Look at that, the twist. So, there it was. Can we get a replay here? So ball is loose here, And there's
I don't know. I don't say I have control still. I think I still have control.
yeah, I see. I don't think we hit that in the replay booth. I think that's lost control there, Bubba.
That's what no one's considering.
You mean the sweat?
What's that?
Yeah. It was stuck to the sweat on his arm.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Police report, that's what it was stuck to.
I love how you're still fighting. I mean, they have got you. That's a big boy.
The one dude, there was one picture. I don't know if I can send it to you now. This dude had a death grip on my leg because I remember trying to get out. My foot was just locked. I was impressed how well the dude could hold that together.
I have the photos you sent me on my thing here, but I'll pull those in a sec. One sec. So this guy right here is huge, bro.
Oh yeah, they were all big. I was by no means the big guy on the field.
Look, all right. So here, let's talk about this really quick. All right. So you're. I mean, it looks like they're slamming you to the ground right now. He's got your. He almost looks like the safe manager doesn't seem to be putting you into any safe situation. Has his knee on your head here. Oh, look at this.
They want to twist it and say I'm the one that endangered the fans and employees and staff and everything with the charges they gave me. But they were not. They were very aggressive. I was just laying there too. Once they got me, I literally was like, "All right, guys, you got me."
Did this hurt here? I always see this and that's got to be just rough on the shoulders, or they were pretty good about it.
Yeah, I'm not the most flexible guy, so it was definitely uncomfortable. I was so relaxed in that moment, I was just relaxed my arm, and he just kept pushing it back. I think if I was resisting it more and honestly any sort of resistance, I think would have made it hurt. But I was literally you see my arms there too. I'm just hanging out. I'm just.
You're like, I'm good, guys. You got me. You got the tater. So you're good here? No pain? No one stepping on your neck? You're just chilling?
Yeah, I mean, they were on my neck and my back, and someone jammed something into my lower back. I thought it was a taser, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'm about to get tased. They're just going to do it for fun. But I don't know what it was. There was something jammed in my back. The dude's on my head. They're bending my arms back behind me.
After a sexy run like that, I have an idea what was in your
back. They're still panicking you're going to get up and run away. Look at the... All right. How are you feeling right here?
Gas him up, Sheldon. Gas him up. You know you want to.
Bro, look, dude. Absolutely yoked in this photo right here. Just how are the DMs right now, bro? I mean, this photo right here should just be absolutely just plastered everywhere.
You know what? Can we get a shout out to those cops? They were so professional. The whole time I'm trying to crack jokes, make their day a little better. They didn't smile. They didn't giggle. I was making funniest jokes. At one point I was like, guys, you got the wrong person. I thought that was hilarious. They didn't smirk, nothing. They went straight to doing their paperwork.
Really?
They are definitely tax dollars well spent, those two.
They're asking in the chat that they want to know about the fines. We're gonna get into that. We're taking this slow because this is too good to be true. All right, so physique. What is this? AB? Was this Antonio Brown? Is this shout out to AB here? What is this?
Wait, who? What?
No,
on your chest.
He had "Marry Me, Mike" written across his chest, which is just a friend of his. He is not a homosexual by any means, ladies.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my back actually said "Birds aren't real," but it was written in Sharpie. So again, this run wasn't planned at all. It's just spur of the moment. I just happened to have Sharpie written on me. Prior.
Okay. I mean, for crazy you guys are, I could see that. So how are the DMs? Are they? So the last time I had you on the show, I know you had I don't know who that chick was, but she tagged me because you guys worked out together. I don't know. Was she just a random that saw you on here? Was like, I got to talk to this guy. Has that increased since then?
What was the what was it? What was the video you got tagged in?
You were doing squats. It was your first video. It's this is what he took on his first date. You were working out with each other.
A friend of ours. She probably saw you from the last time I was on your podcast.
Okay. No, this was old. The video was old. So, but have the DMs been flooded since then?
Yes. I run the Jort Boys account, and we posted that video while he was in jail, and we gained over 450 followers in 24 hours. My phone's been nonstop blowing up all week, just making sure he's okay. He's out. A lot of ladies want to know if he's single. Hey, can we wait to find out if he's a criminal or not? Before I.
that adds to the hot status. He's exactly, he's an 8, but he's got a criminal charge. It's oh wow, he's a 10 now.
Yeah, he's a law-abiding citizen. I guess he loses a little bit of the flair, but yeah, the DMs have definitely been going off a lot.
I love it. All right, but So here you're talking shit. Little.
Well, okay, so here's what they were doing. They kept trying to lift me up by my arms. You can see that one cop doing it. And they're like trying to push me. And I'm like, yeah, don't worry, guys. Like, I was like, you got me. I'm not fighting you guys. I don't know what I was saying when I was talking shit to. I don't know what I was saying there. But you'll see if you keep playing this video. I think at one point I start screaming Duval. You'll see me lift my head up, trying to get like a little chant going.
I love that you're just cheesing out. Oh, there it goes.
Dude, that's me yelling Duval, yeah.
Battle cry.
The battle cry. Were they fired up?
Not the cops, but yeah.
No, the fans?
No, not really. I think I did it one more time when I went through the tunnel, and I think they started cheering Duval too when I was in the tunnel.
The football just makes it that much better. Like it just adds to the pizzazz of it. You know what I mean?
Did you see it on national television? The actual clip from the NFL cameras?
Unfortunately, I saw a few clips, but that my kid was born literally the day before, so I was in the hospital. Thank you. Yeah, so I did see it. I saw a ton of clips. I saw it on your guys' Instagram. I feel like every angle that I possibly could have seen after the fact.
Some people go years without ever seeing a street car on the field. Your kid made it 24 hours. Like that's a good life to start.
Yeah,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like they've done a great job recently. Like if somebody does rush the field, they kind of shut it down pretty quickly. But I feel like First Coast News is pretty pumped about it to get it out there.
They've been in my inbox. They emailed me. Like they are interested in the story. So
First Coast News is.
Yeah.
When's that happening?
Again, we're here to play by the rules. So
okay.
We've been hush for the time being with them.
Okay.
But yeah, if we're given permission to talk to them, we absolutely will.
I'm glad that we got the exclusive then. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the financials. So you get booked. You were there for 48 hours, which is longer than a typical booking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was there for a minute. They kept saying once I got to the county jail, they just kept saying, "Oh, we got new systems. We got new systems." The booking process was extremely slow. They took forever to feed me in the first place. Like I think I was in custody in 3:30. I didn't eat till 6:30 in the morning. And the whole time I'm just like, someone have snacks. Like, I just had this hard run. I'm like exhausted. I'm ready for food. I didn't get fed till 6:30 the next morning. It was forever.
Jeez, is that? I mean, there's got to be some lawsuit there of like them just keeping you.
I kept asking for food too. They gave us like numbers to get the phones to work. Phones didn't work at all in jail. People are like, can we get a working phone? Like, sorry, phones are down. That's all it was. It was crazy. I couldn't even believe that was even allowed to take place.
Really? So it was. I mean, it wasn't like a typical. It was hell from the.
It's like there were people I was with in there that had been there before, and they were just like, I've never seen anything like this going through like that system. I mean, none of us had blankets for the first 30 hours. Like I didn't have a blanket for the first 30 hours I was in there. Never once got a mattress. Like I requested a mattress probably 12 times, and but by the time I was in the actual jail population, wouldn't give me a mattress. I had to sleep on metal. The first day we were just in a holding cell for about 20 hours from 6 p.m. till probably 3 p.m. the next day. We were either in the holding cell or in front of the judge.
Holy shit, that sounds pretty brutal, dude.
Holding cells are fucked because that's just a goddamn dog kennel in there.
Did you sleep at all?
Not the first night. I was just hanging out playing games, and I made a chessboard out of paper, so I was playing chess for a little while. I was having a good time. It was. I definitely made the best of a bad situation.
You think he's a vet at this point? But he was a first timer criminal.
Yeah, for real, bro. He's I was playing some chess, hanging out, just dabbing it up with the boys.
Yeah, it was good. And then when they put me in the general population, then I was able to get some sleep.
Oh my! All right. So, and how much did it cost to bail you out, and who bailed you out?
We had a friend, Amani of ours, come through clutch in the middle of the night. She gathered together $8,500 to get us bailed out just in cash. And
$8,500.
Bank. All you can do is call in favors and see who has cash on them, and then took a ton of people. They got it together. So $8,500 for that. That was expensive because we couldn't even get a hold of bail bondsmen. The phones were absolute trash and it wouldn't work at all. That
was an expensive $5,000. I feel like they do cheaper ones around downtown. You get a medal afterwards.
I think they're price gouging, to be honest.
Inflation.
Fucking thanks, Biden.
Holy shit. Okay. So what do you think? So now you got to go back. What are they charging you with currently?
So I have a felony. They gave me a felony and a misdemeanor, which I've never seen them give anyone a felony for doing this. But they gave me felony mischief causing more than $1,000 in damage to a business or its operations. So they're trying to claim I caused tens of thousands of dollars in damage. The NFL is. So they gave me a felony for that, and then they gave me a breach of the peace for the misdemeanor. They didn't even charge me with trespass, which is like, I don't know why they gave me the two others. The crime is like trespassing. I don't know why they wanted, but they were trying to do anything they could to get me, the maximum penalty, give me the max trouble. They even confiscated my phone just to take my phone, steal my $1,200 phone.
And they still have your phone?
No, they took it. By the sounds of it, I'm not going to see it for a year, and if I do see it, then it's going to be broken by the time I get it back, is what I've heard. So we'll see if I come back to a broken phone or, whatever the case may be. But I would not be surprised if I never see that phone again. But they did it. They were laughing at me, too. The cops were laughing. I know there's going to be body cams of this, too, because they have it. They're laughing at me for taking it. They can do whatever they want. Police can do anything they want. No repercussions. So.
Jeez. Okay.
It's interesting to be on the inside and see how they operate. They can lie, they can steal, they can do whatever they want and get away with it.
Sure.
That was the one time I saw any of these cops laugh, is when they were laughing about stealing my phone and me protesting it a little bit and being like, wait, you can't do that. Why would you steal why would you confiscate my phone? And evidence. I was like, for what? You got me. And then
before he continues to tell the world that these cops stole his phone, they can do whatever they want, I'm going to end his statement here as his manager. I'm going to come in and flex. I would like to introduce the third Jort boy, Mikey. He was there that day, and he's
what's up, buddy?
The ringer now, so
fresh out the gym and the pen.
You went to jail too?
Allegedly.
Yeah,
allegedly.
He was.
I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later.
He was the third picture on that news article, but yeah, we're not here to talk about him today. We didn't do it.
As it keeps going, what an entrance. Okay, so $8,500 a felony, and so now we've got
the lawyer fees are going to be just exorbitant. It's going to be probably $8,000 for the lawyer for that, because now I have to defend against a felony and try to not be a felon. But I'd probably be the first felon the first person to get a felony running the field if any of that sticks.
Yeah, I always felt like people have rushed the Super Bowl like bigger games than this.
Oh, one's free. Let me tell you, they're making an example out of me. They're doing the harshest thing they can to me right now. He got
out and was somewhat excited to hear that. He's like, am I the streaker of the week? Assuming that no one else streaked any field. There's actually a streaker in the World Series the same night, who I'm pretty sure is getting off more easy than the punishment he's getting.
Oh, the one dude that ran the Super Bowl got off way easy. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all ends up. As of right now, it's regardless of however it ends, it's going to be extremely expensive for that run.
Holy cow, dude.
Before fines, possible probation, whatever else they throw at me, I'm
community service.
Yeah, 0 out of 10. Don't recommend running the field. It's
was it worth it? Now I think at the time and probably even
comment. We can do another podcast in a month. I'll make comments.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Yeah, I was like, it's a weird.
We'll make comments.
Yeah, I think once it all settles down, we figure out where we're at. I think you'll have a better understanding. But right now, it's I don't know. The fame.
I was kind of hoping to make an escape, make a little guest appearance in the NFL, make an escape, get off clean. Didn't happen. Not fast enough.
Yeah, they're definitely making it out of you for this, man. Dragging you through it for sure. That sucks. So
regardless of what crimes stick and what doesn't, a lesson has definitely been taught. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to say.
I love how we have the tier levels here of the Jort boys.
I'm a manager of there's three of them. You met Mikey and Rocket, and Mark is the third one who's out of town. But there definitely are.
There's an intelligence hierarchy.
We don't make any money, but there are money makers. So I'm always posting them. They're always the ones running around town making fools of themselves. But when anything starts to go wrong, or we need to figure out what to post and how to politically talk correctly, that's where I come into play.
Look, I think there's a place for everybody, and I think
You know?
knowing your role is important.
Sheldon, you'll never find me on a Jaguars field with my shirt off. I promise you that. So
We'll find you later on managing the person that did, but we will not find you on the field.
You know, I was there. I got the phone call afterwards, but yeah, I was not on the field.
I love it. The level head of the group. They're needed.
I picked them up from jail. So
They're like the O linemen in football. Like they do all the dirty work. They're the silent heroes, but they're not the flashy ones. No love, but they're important.
They make the most amount of money on the field. So
yeah.
Also, give me a contract with the Raiders. I would go for the Jags, but they permanently banned me from all their events. So. Also, on that note, the Jaguars are officially banned from entering my apartment. Any players or staff are no longer welcome in my apartment.
We're drafting up the documents as we speak.
Yes, so their lawyers will be receiving that letter shortly.
I'm sure they're going to be devastated.
You know what? I hope so.
You'd be surprised how many Jaguars players are always knocking on his door asking to come in and hang out. No more.
The Jort boys don't want none of your nonsense. Get out of here. We're not welcome. You're not welcome. Man, look, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on the show and telling your story. I think we always see it, but we don't get to really hear, like kind of what happened and walk through and how it felt. So to get your perspective of it, I think people will enjoy it.
Once we get through court, if we're allowed to talk about it more in detail, then we'd be more than happy to join you again and talk about that in the future.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. We've been growing as we met you guys just about a year ago, so it's fun to see this relationship blossom. I enjoy that you guys get to go make crazy content, and we get to sit here and talk about it. I get to stay in the comfort of my own home and not have to get tackled by grown men.
We appreciate the follows. We always appreciate the support. It was great seeing your comment, immediate DM over to us. So we love the relationship that we're building with you, and we look forward to growing it in the future. Hopefully
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Plug your guys' Instagram too, so they can go follow for more crazy nonsense.
If any of you guys are interested in following us and seeing what we do in Jack's Beach and helping us grow that celebrity status, you can follow us on Instagram at the Jort Boys. That's at and then JORTBOIS.
It's up in the column too, top left. All right, well, boys, I appreciate it. Ethan, Godspeed, Bubba.
I might see you next year. We'll see.
What's that?
Might see you next year,
but we might not. For anyone listening,
it's on the fence here. But I'm excited to see how this plays out, and I'm excited to see that your guys' letter of blocking.
I'll send you a picture when that's all drafted up. I'll have my lawyer approve it.
Okay, I love it. Well, boys, you guys have a good Saturday or Sunday. No rushing any fields today. Let's just watch some football, and we'll see you guys. Make sure you guys tune in Wednesday live 8:35. See you guys.
Yeah, talk to you soon.
See you, man.
Don't wanna sleep.